Mis amigos del mundo digital. My friends from the digital world.
No nos acompleja revolver los estilos mientras vuelan a gringo ya y se puedan bailar. Nuestra pésima música no es placer para dioses. Jamás ganaremos la inmortalidad, porque canciones de amor es asunto de niños. Gritar y patear es aprovechar tu sangre joven. Es un pésimo negocio. Mentir y robar te va a mejor funcionar. Lennon, sacúdete en tu cripta, we are Sudamerican rocker. Sudamerican rocker. Sudamerican Usan. Son mujeres sin millones, sin calidad. Lo hacemos perfecto, lo hacemos fantástico, sentimos envidia de los rockers de verdad. Yeah, that's it.
Hello, my friend from the digital world. Today, I meet a friend in a group for practicing English, and it's a Chilean friend. Antonio Silva from Valparaíso is the friend that we are going to meet today. Well, friend, Antonio, thank you so much for being here in this talk.
Hello. All right. Hola, ¿qué tal, carnaval? How's it going? All right.
Well, good. The first question or topic to talk about is that you can introduce.
Right to business. All right. That's my cup of tea. I like that.
Let's go into business right now. So,
all right.
Can you do a brief introduction about you? Who is Antonio Silva? Introduce yourself.
I don't have no idea who is that. Who is this guy?
A good answer.
All right. So, I'm just someone, a person from Chile. You know, I grew up, born and raised. I born and raised in Santiago. You know, and then moved to the 5 region of Valparadise. You know, and I'm.
And your education?
I'm graphic designer. You know, I'm graphic designer by trade. I'm working as a freelance currently.
Yeah.
You know, looking for opportunities to make business in the United States of America.
Yeah.
You know, that's work as an introduction.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't ask you your age, but it doesn't matter. You're so young.
That is not a question for a gentleman, man.
Yeah, not for ladies. It is inappropriate to ask a lady her age, but it doesn't matter. Now, the second topic to talk about is if you have an anecdote or something that happened when you were studying, maybe elementary, high school, or university, college. Do you have something to remember that was interesting or anecdotic?
Yeah, there's like a super funny story or something impressive. I don't think so, because I was in 7 different schools during my whole career.
You can I
don't have memories for all those schools. You know?
Yes, an anecdote.
Yeah, but now I can tell you the motto, you know, in my last, you know, because I don't know how to say that in English, because we call it liceos, right? That kind of high school.
High school, maybe.
Yes, school work perfect.
High school, what is that? For
high
me,
school.
Un liceo. Well, we have different kind of liceos here. Maybe professional one, humanistic, traditional liceos, high school.
Yeah. So the motto of my last high school was: con la cuchilla en el calcetín, somos del Benjamín. Woo!
And that was in Santiago or Valparaíso?
That was in Santiago. Yeah, I graduate. I take my degree of high school degree. I don't know how to say it. Yeah. In Santiago, el sur de Santiago. Yeah. That school was called El Benjamín Vicuña Maquena.
Yeah. And ese
nunca bien ponderado Benjamín Vicuña Maquena.
So that's good. And your anecdote is from that school? from that high school?
Yeah, from that, yeah, Benjamín Vicuña Maquena, that was the name. So the motto was like, con la cuchilla en el calcetín, somos el Benjamín. Woo!
That's the, ¿cómo se diría? Sí. War shout, grito de guerra, algo así.
Yeah, the word, yeah, like the slogan of the, I don't know how to say grito de guerra, but you know what? As a graphic, when we talk about brand and slogan, I use motto. Use the motto for the company, the motto for the brand.
Well, we have license here to invent languages expression. If a native speaker of English listen this talk, they can comment and say, hey, Chilenos, the best way to say that is this. They correct, no problem with the correction. When and how did your vocation for your career start?
Well, like for being a graphic designer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that thing would be super easy for me, you know, because I think I really like to make draws, like drawing, like anime, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know how to say that in English. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know how to say that. Don't say that shit. Dragon Ball.
You
Dragon
got influenced by comics and those type of films. Yes. Well,
yeah.
I think in Santiago there's some expo about comics in general from time to time.
Definitely yes. But yeah, so when I was shy, I loved to make make comics and all those stuff. So I thought that graphic design was something related to that thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's it, and yeah.
And what starts first, graphic designer or web page designer?
Yeah, now I'm more like web page designer. Yeah. Actually, I'm looking for make the switch to be a product designer.
What's that?
That's what I'm looking for now. It's like the guy who is in charge to design the whole application, the whole application that
I remember two expressions: front head and back head designer, something like that. The people who know all the knowledge how to run the website, all that stuff. That's
back end, front end.
Front end, back end.
Front end. Yeah, that is super. It's the story is like the Romeo y Julieta story. I don't know how to say those names in English either.
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Very famous. So I'm going to invite you to BBC Learning English website. There are stories about international Shakespeare expression, Romeo and Juliet. So, yeah, that's what you are doing right now. And you have to. Let's talk about languages. How many languages are you studying, or you're only interested in English language?
Yeah, I'm start to practice or playing. I don't know how to say when you use Duolingo for learning languages.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can say that this is studying a language.
Okay, yeah. Maybe
or you just play.
Study, or you just playing a game. Duolingo is teaching you some word expression. Yeah.
All right. So I'll start to play Korean in Duolingo.
Korean. Yeah.
Korean. Yeah. I also try to Japanese and French.
I think
I cannot get
motivated for some
language.
maybe.
Yeah, I cannot fall in love. In of language, it's not the same like English.
In your high school studies, what about English? How did you work?
That was super bad, man. I'm so regret right now. That I never start to having languages lesson like in el séptimo año de la enseñanza básica. How can I say that thing in English? I don't know. Elementary, 7th grade. Yeah,
7th, 8th grade. When I was in elementary school, 7th, 8th grade, I had a chance to start my first lesson. Well, in my case, I didn't have an English lesson at that time when I was a small child, because it was so difficult to find English teacher.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I was in a school called Saint Orleans. I don't know, Saint Orleans.
New Orleans.
I don't know.
think.
I don't know how to pronounce it in English either. But it was El Saint Orland,
Yeah.
and like in my native accent, you know.
But
Saint
that
Orleans.
school it was only for English language, or do you have
No. Wasn't
regular
an elementary
education?
school. Yeah, it was like for primero básico until octavo básico.
From I think the gringo said from K to 11. That means K for kindergarten, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to 11. The high school in Chile de enseñanza media, cuarto medio, maybe.
Yeah.
12
All
years.
right.
12 years.
All right.
Education.
All right.
Ah.
Yeah, but I never studied that thing. That's the point. So I waste my whole education.
It
without
was my
learning
fault. My fault. Your fault. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, you see,
so
in my
right.
personal case, I decided when I was in my 30s, maybe 40s, that I liked English language and started studying by my own. I remember that I bought a BBC English, no, Salvat Inglés, con la BBC de Londres. Every week a magazine, and every 4 weeks a tape cassette, un cassette de audio. That was my first motivation, because I had to pay to buy for an English course. That was maybe in the 80s, 70s, I don't remember. No, 80s. So that's and so now in the internet era, tell me about your process of learning English. What are your favorite resources, websites, applications? How do you do for learning or studying? I usually say learning and studying English in this internet era.
Yeah. So I think not since the pandemic started.
Yeah.
I'm start to participate in this kind of meeting throughout Zoom, and I start to make networking using this platform. Was super good, and discovery those groups that make language exchange, which is the most marvelous resource that I met, that I know, that I get to know, for learning English, and hopefully Spanish has become quite popular. In the United States, there are so many people interested in learning Spanish, and I wasn't expected that thing, and it's the same in the United Kingdom. I have plenty of friends there. I mean, I don't know if I can consider they friend, but it feels like a real friendship for me.
That's why my playlist in YouTube is called "My Friend from the Digital World." Well,
but
do you have a regular? Do you have a regular friend? I mean, do you have some person who video chat every week at a certain time for language exchange?
Definitely. I had a couple of days. I'll have my friend text.
I think that's very useful, one-to-one. That people can correct you to give you advice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and and those groups have a meeting quickly once a week. So I have a group for Monday, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, every day.
I need you. You have to give me those details in order to put it in the description.
I think that are all in meetup.com. Yeah. You can find you have to make the search. I'll start to use it Meetup. I don't know, because I don't know why. I start to use Meetup, and in Meetup. By the way, this is not a sponsorship for Meetup. It should be.
Yeah.
But it definitely should
Perhaps
be.
we can describe for the people who are new to this technology that Meetup is a website that unite people with different interests So you go there, you have to register, to log in, like a Facebook, whatever the platform, and you start searching for topic groups of your interest. That's the idea. And there's an organizer that give information. You receive regularly information in your email about the group activity. I think that's one of the most, ¿cómo se dice? Destacable, more remarkable resource for learning.
What a nice word.
Remarkable. Yeah, because we have the chance one-to-one to talk with persons, with people. You see, right now, I have a very good friend from China living in New York for 11 years. She's interested in Spanish, and of course, her English is better than mine because she's living in New York for 11 years. He had to work there, so I receive a lot of the help from her. Good. Another resource, we talk about Meetup, about Duolingo. Do you have a special website for learning English that interests you? An app, or another app for your cell phone, because there are a lot of apps.
Yeah, I know. I think I've been trying some apps, but definitely that was have my heart. Can I say that? Which one? No. What caught my heart is Duolingo.
And what about podcasting? Podcasting. Do you follow some people, some podcasters?
I used to listen to a podcast but it was more like speaking about design, about design, graphic design. But during the pandemic, it was in 2020, and the podcast wasn't successful, and it's not happening anymore. But not really. I don't feel that podcasts are interesting.
That you are telling make me recall a very good suggestion that I heard from English teacher on YouTube, wherever, that search for information of a topic, of a hobby that you like in your own language. You said you are discovering, searching for a graphic design. That's your career, that is your job. But look for information in English about graphic design. It's more easy because you are interested in graphic design in Spanish. Now you can have information about graphic design in some websites, some YouTubers, some podcasts.
Yeah.
Very good. That's the reason why I follow so many activities on YouTube, do you know the Facebook group, I imagine? Facebook group in general. I belong some community. A ver, no te escucho. I can't hear you.
I hate Facebook, man. No. I give up on Facebook too many years ago. Yeah, I'm definitely, I have an account on Facebook, but I'm not using it anymore.
I use Facebook, I use Instagram. In Instagram, I follow very nice girls teaching English, I just follow only people who are teaching me English. So when I wasted my time, but I listen some beautiful girls teaching you English. That's always they are teaching a short capsule in English. So that's interesting. Is there any topic, hobby that you would like to share with us, with my community? You see, I'm talking about being as a famous YouTuber for my community.
That's marvelous, man. You have to do it. There's a saying in English, have you ever heard that saying in English that said, faking until you make it? Fake it until you make it.
That's good. I say
that's very good.
Fake it until you make it. Wow.
Yeah.
A very good expression.
Very good, yeah.
Most of the time I fake it, but someday, no, I usually say it. I want to be a rich and famous YouTuber. Not just joking, just kidding. But fake it before you make it. Good. You see? I have always say that for every of my guests here in this show, I learn something new. That's why I'm interested in talking with people. So, but you also are a YouTuber. I want to know your
Yeah.
motivation. Tell me something. Are you are YouTube?
I don't think so that I'm YouTuber. Because I start to make those videos, showcasing,
Yeah,
the communities that I met in internet. But I think that definitely, making videos have or create more engagement
yeah,
to the audience. I don't know why, but it's what I thought. So I start to making those videos, and I have like a talent for making videos because
yeah.
I think because I really love cine. I don't know how to say it in English. Me encanta el cine.
Movies,
I
movies.
love filmmaking industry,
Yeah, yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know that thing. So yeah, I like storytelling. I like animation as you
Yeah, yeah.
know.
I was remembering that.
I like art, like drawing and illustration, and also that's why I learn. I learned how to make animation, then I learned how to edit video, and yeah, I think it's kind of cool. But the main point of this thing is uh, showcasing the group
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I
Well,
am
that is
participating
your
for practice
como your
English.
objective, your main activity. Try to show the activity of the people now that they have the interest for language exchange.
Exactly, because yeah, language exchange is what I love, what I really love of internet. It's the social network
Yeah, yeah,
that I really love. You know, because it's like magic, man. It's super magical because you go there looking for practice English, definitely, but you left the language exchange with the feeling that you are helpful. You help
yeah. Sure,
somebody
absolutely. Yeah,
to learn Spanish, and you can feel that the American people or
yeah.
British people or the rest of the world are super grateful with you
Sure.
because you speak
Yeah.
English with them. And that
Yeah,
is magic, man. That is something that I wasn't expecting,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So
Well,
I
you
fell
see,
in love. I crash.
we
No,
are
I
a
fell in
human
love.
being in every part of the world, different culture, different language, but we are humans, and so the same value as see as we are interested in to learn the English language, new expression, new ideas. They are interested in our language. And so for us, it's very easy, maybe our mother tongue, and for them also to share. Yes. So this is a kind of connection that I like. That's connection between two people of different world, but they have in common learning languages. Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice communities.
it's very good. So that's why, and I started doing this thing because I used to participate. My favorite website for looking for communities for practice English is a shooted down website. It's not going anymore. That it was Duolingo website. A meetup. Era meetup or events.duolingo.com. Duolingo used to have a website
Really?
for hosting online video. It wasn't online. At the beginning, they start to make like in person meeting.
Yeah.
So I met a girl who from Baku, you know. So you are watching me, Nasrim. Okay, so she started to making it like an impersonal meetup under the program of Duolingo. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then when the pandemic started, this website got so popular, hosting online events. So and I yeah, and there was a place that I fell in love with this resource
So that's
oh, I don't know how to
you
say
want to
of
promote
this
this.
meeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of making language exchange. I met people who were making it and people who is teaching English for free, and obviously people who teach any language for free.
Yeah. That's
So
maybe
what's amazing.
I recommend to you on Facebook. a group, the chat box. Facebook group, search for the chat box. It's a famous group with a lot of people around the world. They are interested in English language. So they have meetings online. They are inviting people to different activities. There are a lot of retired English teachers from different parts of the world. I remember right now Dorota. No, she's an active teacher, a teacher from Poland, another teacher from France, an English teacher from California. I usually say my favorite teacher, Don Peacock, American, teaching English for free to this group. I'm going to. Yes, I like
That's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
That's super beautiful, man. I don't know. I love people.
Well,
they give me back the
a month ago, I had a chance to be in the United States, and I had a chance to meet in New York my friend from China, in person. Because we were video chatting for 3 or 4 months, and there I was telling them I had to fly. No, yesterday they said correctly, because the people don't fly. The plane fly. You say, I had to fly. No, you have to move. You have to take it. Yeah, that's another stuff. Well, thank you so much for sharing. But so your website is about showing.
This website is about cloning. No, it's about making the same. Try to looking for the people who were there. The host.
Yeah.
All the hosts that were participating in that things, and bring the same place, the same vibe of the Duolingo community continuing doing this, man. That is I really love for having more language exchange, more Spanish classes, English classes.
I don't
Arabic,
if you noticed that I received a pop-up. I receive a pop-up from.
I can see the time. The time is almost up. I mean, we have 9 minutes.
Yeah. So I would like to go to the optional question. Do you dare to sing a typical song, a song from Chile?
Typical song. All right. I don't know if a typical song, but
it's a popular song for people.
Yeah. Well, when
people.
someone, if the answer that I always it's a common question. It's a common question that what kind of music do you recommend for your career?
Yeah.
It's like neuronas a mí. No nos acompleja revolver los estilos mientras vuelan a gringo ya y se puedan bailar. Nuestra pésima música no es placer para dioses. Jamás ganaremos la inmortalidad, porque canciones de amor es asunto de niños. Gritar y patear es aprovechar tu sangre joven. Es un pésimo negocio. Mentir y robar te va a mejor funcionar. Lennon, sacúdete en tu cripta, we are Sudamerican rocker. The American rocker, Sudamerican un son mujeres sin millones, sin calidad. Lo hacemos perfecto, lo hacemos fantástico, sentimos envidia de los rockers de verdad. That's it.
Pero bravo. An excellent way.
I love that song, man.
To finish this conversation.
Of the old vibe of the Chilean.
So, thank you so much, Antonio Silva from Valparaiso, for having the time to share with this YouTuber from San Fernando.
All right. So, can we say Valparadise as a translation?
Paradise? Paradise?
Oh, Paradise.
Thank you for,
that was for you.
Dear friend, I had to say goodbye. This very nice friend from Valparadise. Bye-bye, Antonio. Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you in exchange, man. Don't lose yourself. All right.
Mis amigos del mundo digital. My friends from the digital world. Si le gustó el video, dele un me gusta, compártalo en sus redes sociales y suscríbase a mi canal. De esta forma estará ayudando a Profesor Youtuber Retirado. Muchas gracias por su atención.